Welcome to the South Curtis Arena. This is more Clanton Toros hockey for the Pee Wee AAA Toros, their second game in as many days after dropping yesterday 4-2 to the Peterborough Peaks. Now they've got to face off against the Barrie Junior Colts for the first time in this playoff round. This is the first game for the playoffs for Barrie. Last time these two teams played, the Toros spoiled them 2-1 up in Barrie. That's fire get deep to start things off here for the Toros. Each team will play each other on a home and an away game, so this is the first time these two teams play each other. Toros will have another one against Peterborough as well. That one will be in Peterborough. Their next scheduled one will be Thursday at Dell Park when they kick off against Oshawa. There's the first shot, and that's going to be Rice taking that one in the crest area. Line of Legacy comes out. Legacy's taking this draw off to his left from behind the goal. Fires this around here for the Barrie Junior Colts to lead this up through center. That got picked off and kicked through center. Late pass brought in here by Brant. We're trying to get this out in front of the goal. From the centering pass out in front, back to the line. Sees the pressure on there by number 44. That's Booker. Here comes Legacy. Legacy cuts in, looking for the shot. That gets blocked on the way through though. Nice block by number 21. Back to the line again. The point. From behind the goal, going to get pressured in behind the net. They're trying to take it away from the point. Number 7 coming over here as well. Right in front of the goal. Toros looking for the second shot on goal here, and that just went over the stick of the bow. Blake the Bow gets taken down, and also Conlon Kennedy over there behind the goal. And looks like we might have our first whistle here of the game. Line change out there for the Toros now. Cricklow on the right side, looking to take that first shot. Just a weak one right off the draw. It rolls right into Rice, who holds on to that one. So quick win off the draw, but it was just a little roller that went in on net. Toros trying to throw everything at the goal right now to start things off. Back to the line. That got kept in by Sterling. Tried to throw this out in front of net, where it's a wide open Cricklow. Couldn't get a pass over there to the left side. Taken away by Barrie out of their own end. With a pass up there through center for number 45. Taken away here by the Toros as they lead this up. Let out by Braden Davidson, who dumps that deep. Back in behind. Rice comes out to play that around the boards. That's going to get kept in by Dwyer, who takes a shot. That gets blocked by the shin guard out in front from behind the goal. Looking at it front here. That one over the stick of number 45, and gets picked up here by the Toros in their own end by Dwyer. Looking for a pass to get around Martin. That gets past Martin and all the way down the ice. Rice comes out of his own end to play that. They'll move it over here now to the other side with a lead pass. It's brought up here from Crawford. Crawford trying to get through here to the front of the net. It got taken up way off the stick. Slapped all the way back in there by number 57. That is Siska Humphreys. Flopped around the boards. Kept in here at the line. Looking at in front here for a pass. It's right in front of the goal. Parker Shaw is getting the second straight start here for the Toros. Rebound, Siska Humphreys can't get a stick on that. Trying to go back here to the line here for Crawford. Crawford goes back there for Barbison with a shot. There's the one right in on goal, and it gets stopped by Shaw. Face off now. Campbell coming out here to take this draw. Booker's on his left. Booker gets it back for Barbison, who looks for his second straight shot. Instead, drops it for Booker. Booker trying to move this around from behind the goal. He gets it back to the line. Over here for Barbison. Barbison shot. That hit a stick out in front. That hit Campbell maybe and went wide. Kept in by Booker. Back to the line for Barbison. Around the boards, that goes past Campbell and over to the other side. Over here, taken away by the Toros as they move this out of their own end. Trying to get around the defender here. Keeps it over here to the other side, looking for Dobbs. Instead finds Ethan Jackman. Had a 2-goal performance in the losing effort, 4-2 to Peterborough yesterday. Took Barbison down. Here comes Booker, trying to get through. Booker's going to be the first one on the puck, and Sterling's going to meet him there in the corner. Around the boards it goes for the Toros. They try and get this out. Some nice pressure there. It gets kept in at the line by Martin. Got around the board. Nice play by Crump. Crump was able to use his hand-eye to keep that in there in the offensive end, but that is going to go down and go for icing. Face-off is off to the left of Shaw now. Back to the line. LaPointe a shot. That's a left pad save there by Shaw. Back in behind the goal. Trying to win the battle in behind the net. Trying to pin him back there. He gets away, but the Toros come away with the puck out of their own end. Let up by Sterling. Sterling's lead pass for Kennedy was in his feet. The Toros were in offside. Then there's a big collision. Kennedy can't get out of the zone as he was still on the ice after the collision. But here comes Martin. Martin's leading us in, but it's way too far ahead of him to get his shot away. Then him and Sterling will collide there in the corner. From behind the goal. Taken away again by Martin. Martin's getting pressured there by Legacy, and Sterling behind the goal goes. Spinning away from the checker there. Walking out with a shot. That just goes wide off the right side. Kept in by Martin again. His intended pass for Siska Humphreys was out of his reach. Siska Humphreys gets it again right in front. Opportunity fired just wide of the goal. Great opportunity from Crawford. Gets fired wide. Siska Humphreys tried to get it here in front of us. Kept in at the line. There by Varela. Varela again with a shot. That's going to get tipped on the way through. Stopped by Shaw. Behind the goal goes, trying to get away from the defender. He'll walk it right out back for Varela. Varela a shot. That gets blocked. Cole Campbell will pick that up now and slap that away. It's not going to get out though. Siska Humphreys keeps it and shoots it on goal right into the toes crest of Shaw. That face-off is off to the left now of Shaw. Winning that behind the goal. Keeping it back there, waiting for some help and killing some more time off the clock. And now we'll move it to the other side. Some nice pressure there on the other end. Trying to find it here on the other side with Campbell. Taking it through the zone to try and get around his man. Getting around that defense and right into the corner here. He'll have it behind the goal. Looking to jam it out in front. Rice was up against the post there to make sure that didn't make it in. And here comes Booker. Booker back up the other way, brings us in. Waits for a drop pass. He finds Campbell, who sends one to the front of the net. His intended pass was read well and taken away. Back comes the Toros up through center. Slap shot on net. That hit a stick up into the netting out of play. Legacy now to take the straw off to the right of Rice. Behind the goal goes Riley Brandt, winning that battle in the corner. Trying to get some help over here with Dobbs again. Sterling's got to back up a little bit as that was picked off. Nicely done. Sterling, shot on net. Easy catch save as he catches it against the blocker hand by Rice. 8 minutes remain here in period number 1 still of a scoreless game. Legacy trying to win that scramble draw, but it's the Colts to come away with that. Number 45. That is Pipe out there. Pipe tries to put that back in the zone. Lead pass up through center. That's going that past everybody, including Barbison, down the ice for icing. Now on that icing call, it's faced off to the left of Shaw. Crawford tries to win it. They get control of the puck back there to the line. That got kept in at the blue line by Martin. Getting away from the checker. They've got Barbison on his own, but the intended pass went off a stick. Martin's got to come back in his own end now. With a stretch pass, they go up through center. Toros take it away. Legacy's going to go to the front of the net as well. He'll take that pass, but it was broken up there nicely by the Barrie defenses. They start this out of their own end. Not going to get it out of the zone. Right in on net. Easy stick save for Rice, and he'll hold on to it. Face off is off to his right. There's a shot. The bouncing puck in from the screen area. Over the stick here by Barrie as they start a 2-on-1 back up the other way. They've got Siska Humphreys going to the goal with a pass. Nice save there by Shaw. Coming across with a big save off Siska Humphreys. LaPointe gets it to Siska Humphreys again. Walking this out. His intended pass is broken up. Back up the other way they come out of his own end. Jackman with a drop pass. Here's an opportunity. Thrown to the net and going wide. DeBow. Back to the line here. Here's a shot through a screen by McCaslin. Tipped on that. Stop by Rice. And cleared away off the boards. Knocked down at center. Here's another opportunity. Going over here for DeBow. Over his stick. And picked up here by Barrie with a lead pass up there for Campbell. Campbell's got Patton. Patton shot. Right pad save. Loose puck. Campbell not going to be able to get his shot. Get enough shot away to put that in. Martin coming back in his own end. Got pass. playing with it. Here comes Martin, looking for some open ice to skate away. Martin's in! Stop there with a pucker hand to Shaw, and there's no rebound. Campbell now to take this draw, won by the Toros in their own end. Flipping around the boards past Varela. From their own end, Martin's got a race after this as Legacy's putting some pressure on him. There's a rolling puck and Martin pushes it further back behind the goal. Approaching the 5-minute mark here. 5 minutes left here in period number 1. Still of a scoreless game. Shaw has come up big with some big saves, including that one off Siska Humphreys on a 2-on-1 moments ago in that left side. Barrie will take this out of their own end, up through center. It's an opportunity for Booker, getting up there with Patton. Booker, back to the line, shot to the net, stopped there by Shaw. You've got enough of that. Fired it around the boards. That takes a Barrie bounce right in front, but the Toros were able to take the ricochet and come up through center for Ethan Sterling. Sterling will put that deep back in behind the Barrie goal. They're starting it from their own end with Barbison. They'll move it over here to the other side. They look for the late pass. That late pass goes past everybody, but no icing from behind the goal. Pip trying to steal that puck away from behind the net. Taken away here by the Toros. Flipped around the board and kept in by Barbison. Back down low there for Pike. Over his stick. And we're going to get a whistle. Faceoff is coming outside the line on the hand pass. Won by Barrie. They put that back in behind the goal. They got some pressure on there from in behind. He made sure that he dropped it back to the line. Looking on the backhand pass up through center. They chip it. Not out of the zone though. Through the neutral end. They'll bring this in. Jackman's getting pressured over there and taken away by Barrie. They'll come away through center and try and chip this in. That goes off the glass. Deeper back in behind the net. Trying to win that battle from behind the goal now. Taken away here by the Toros, Jackman. Ethan Jackman finding some open ice through center. Jackman's going to try and shoot this. First opportunity was blocked. And back comes Barrie the other way. 3 numbers coming back up in here through center. There's a shot that's blocked away by Shaw. Kept in by LaPointe with a shot. There's a stop by Shaw again. Behind the goal now. Spinning away from the checker, throwing it in front. LaPointe, shot. There's a blocker save there by Shaw. Up into the netting. Out of play. Face-off now is off to the right of the goal. Trying to win that draw. It's back to the line for LaPointe. LaPointe keeps it in. That's going to get flipped past Siska Humphreys behind the net there for Ethan Sterling. Taken away here by Barrie though. Trying to spin away from the checker. That's Crawford waiting out in front. Siska Humphreys shot. That goes wide on that opportunity. But it's all Barrie now trying to open up the scoring. Backhanded by Siska Humphreys behind the net. Crawford with it now. Spins away from the check of Legacy, but Legacy steals the puck away. Back to the line for LaPointe. LaPointe a shot. Stopped by Shaw. And as Crawford looks for the rebound, he's going to come up empty as Shaw holds on to it. Campbell now another draw that's off to the right. Trying to get it back to the line here for Varela. Varela a shot. Left pad save there by Shaw. Trying to win that race versus Patton. Kept in at the line. There's a shot that goes in wide. Trying to find the loose puck and get it out of his own end. Zane Dwyer from behind the goal. Looking to move it out of his own end. That was almost a turnover there to Patton. Here's Dwyer with it now. Off the boards. That went up through center for Dobbs. Owen Dobbs will tip that past Booker all the way down into the corner. Dobbs is going after his own dump in and he gets dumped in behind the goal. Still loose there at the side though. And then a big cross check there right in front. Trying to find that loose puck to get it in. There's Jackman. Ethan Jackman stays on his feet as he chipped it by the defender. Coming around the boards there to kick kept in by McCaslin. McCaslin's pass hits Patton, goes up into the Barrie bench and out of play. Face off. Still stays at the Barrie bench area. Legacy tried to muscle his way through on the draw, couldn't get through. Campbell sets it up here. Crump couldn't do anything with the puck, but here comes an opportunity to get away. There was number 81. Looking for another lead pass over here again. Harrington with it. Harrington gets the opportunity to dump that in. He puts it deeper behind the goal. Under 2 minutes left to go here in period number 1 now. Late pass for Dobbs. Or Davidson, and he couldn't take the pass. Legacy trying to bring this in. Trying to kick it in the corner, he gets tripped up here behind the goal. Trying to dig that puck from behind the net. Out comes Barrie from their own zone with a pass. They're bleeding it up here with Crump in over the line. Crump is going to get double teamed over here in the corner, and the puck stolen off him. Kept in here over the stick of Siska Humphreys, trying everything he can on one hand to get it out. Martin putting the brakes on, drops it back there to the line. Martin will get another opportunity at this, broken up by Davidson at center. Another pass for Braden Davidson to bring this in. Davidson still working over there, trying to take it away from Barbison. On the last minute of play here of the first period, Siska Humphreys coming up from his own end. He gets in over the line. Siska Humphreys takes it behind the goal. He's kept control of this from his own end. Now he's finally going to lose it as he's stripped away from it. Here comes an opportunity to come back the other way. Jackman's pass was broken up, and it's going to be offside as soon as Kidikalo touches the puck. Face-off now is just here at center. Trying to backhand this away for Kennedy. He'll tip that deep back in behind the goal. And then behind the net there, Barrie takes that from their own end. Pressured on, moves it back here to the other side, looking for a lead pass up through center. 15 seconds left to go here. The pass for Siska Humphreys went over his stick, trying to pick this back up again. LaPointe pressured on by Jackman with 5 seconds left. One more opportunity here for the first period, and it's going to get a centering pass broken up, and they can't jam it in from the side. We go to period number 2 for this Pee-wee AAA playoff game at South Curtis Arena, tied at 0. Ready to go now for period number 2. Quick win off the draw. Lead pass for Riley Brent. Tips it to himself, sweeping behind the goal for Legacy. Trying to be the first one behind the net. And Patton's got that now from his own end. We'll use the boys to his advantage and get it out. He gets another opportunity, and he'll clear that one away. Nice stretch pass to the other side, trying to reach up to it. There was Dobbs behind the goal, putting pressure on there against Martin, who gets away from it. Up there for Patton. Trying to control Patton here and over the line. Face-off circle, he sets it up, but the pass was out of the reach of Martin. Picked up here by Barrie. They go back to the line with Patton now taking over on defense. Patton will keep that in. Taken away there by the Toros as they get this up with Legacy. Can't get away from the check of Booker at the penalty box area. Still loose there for Legacy, trying to pick up the puck. Booker gets it now back here for Barbison. Barbison will dump that deep back in behind the Toros goal and go off on the chain. Toros looking to take advantage of a line change here by Barrie, but the pass is out of the reach. Now picked up here by Marling from his own end. Marling will bring this in over the line. Looking to pass it out in front there for Trump. Marling keeps control of it. Now sets it up to the side. Right in front for Marling. Tips it on net. And it gets stopped by Shaw. Harrington will now take this draw. Wins it cleanly back from Marling. Marling, shot. And Shaw didn't know where it was. Luckily it didn't make its way through. Up through center comes Davidson, flipping that to himself. Trying to get the this side taken away here by the Colts up through center. Nice move to get away from the check by McCaslin. But he's going to get followed by Harrington to the corner. Flipping this around the board. Trying to get this out. It's a chip pass up there for Legacy to try and get through past Crump. Dwyer from his own end couldn't get to the puck as the ref was in the way. Up through center. Getting it over here for Luke Stone. Chipping that away through center. That gets knocked down. Fired right back in by Crump and takes a bounce out of front. Nice stop. Quick reaction there by Shaw as it came out quick on that ricochet. Up through center is Davidson with a shot on net. This will take a Toros bounce behind the goal. Crawford with it now. He's going to lose control of it there to Davidson. Braden Davidson tried to put pressure on. LaPointe got away from it. Now brings it over the line. LaPointe, one man to beat. It's Sterling, and Sterling's going to push LaPointe wide. Sets it up in front. It hits a stick, and it's a roller right into Shaw for a face-off. Face-off now is off to his left. Clean win. Taken off his feet, though, behind the goal by Campbell, who's taken down. Trying to be the first one to the puck. This could lead to something, but Martin had the speed to race back and catch that. Sterling from his own end drops it back to the line. They're looking for a pass off the board. Trying to get it around LaPointe. Bringing this in over the line now is Riley Brandt. Brandt for the pass is broken up there by Martin. Fired away through center, and here comes Blith with it. Blith is bringing this over the line. He gets taken down, and Blith gets a shot away right in on goal, but wasn't as hard as he wanted to as he was getting taken down. It was just a little roll shot in on net for Parker Shaw to handle. Face-off is going to be off to his left now. Campbell to take this draw against Jackman. It's a face-off that gets one there. Tipped deeper by Booker. Trying to go back to the line. He kicks it in. Barbison fires it down low for Booker, and Booker takes it behind the net. Back to the line now again. Couldn't shoot it. Toros take that away on the block shot. Marling's digging away at it to try and keep it in. Backhanded away. Here comes Cadicolo after it. Firing up the side of the net. No. Was a bad bounce there for the Toros, but it turned out on the right side as somebody was there to clear it out of danger, and then clear it out of danger all the way down the ice for icing. Campbell to take this draw now. Patton trying to help him out. Taken away by the Toros. They move this around to the other side. Looking for a pass through center. It's a lead pass to Braden Davidson. Trying to bring this in. Shot. Right pad save there by Rice. He kicks it up to the netting. Out of play. Legacy will now take this draw. It's going to be off to the right of Rice. Wins it. But nice play to keep that in for the momentary second there by Jackman. Tipped right back in by Braden Davidson. Barella from behind his own net will start this out. Barella will start this from his own end, trying to take an end-to-ender here. Drops it back for Patton. His stand shot. Toros trying to get rid of it. Gets kept in by Martin. Martin shot. Stopped by Shaw. Loose puck. Toros take it away. Trying to catch up to it here to tip it deeper is Braden Davidson. He puts it back in the zone. Here's Martin after it. Davidson couldn't go after the puck because he was getting tangled up. Crump with a pass. And it gets picked up here by... Here comes an opportunity. Back up the other way. Trying to find some open ice for Legacy. Fired it just wide over the glove hand of Rice. Back in behind the goal. Chipping this one away for an opportunity. It's right in that corner. Goes back to the line. Kept in there by Ethan Sterling. Taken away now by Crump. With a pass to the other side out of the reach of Pipe. And now it's going to be Dwyer with it. Dwyer uses Sterling at the back end. Trying to tip this away. Knocked down by Marling at center. Marling getting around the defender. Nice stick up there by Davidson. Backhanded deep back into the Toros end for Dwyer. St. Dwyer has some time back there to try and kill this off. Turnover, opportunity, turnaround shot, right pad save, loose puck at the side, and they score from the side of the net. It got just enough to cross the line, and Barrie have opened up the scoring to make it 1-0. Face off here from center. Gets back to the line now from Marling. Now for Lapointe with a pass to Crawford, broken up by Sterling. Here come the Toros back in the other way. Looking for a shot on net. Goes wide. Stone tries from the side. Trying to jam this in from the side of the net now as the Toros have control of it with Riley Brandt. Back to the line. Looking to take a shot through a screen area. Tipped on the way through and tipped wide. Stone's got it. Setting it up to the side. Trying to go back to the line for a shot on net. Hit a stick and went wide. We're getting a penalty coming up here. Cadicolo with it. And here comes our first penalty of the game as Barrie touched it up, and it's going to come for hooking. The point is the guilty party for Barrie for the hooking call. Jackman and McCaslin with it. McCaslin back down low. Here's Riley Brandt setting it up here. Back to the line for McCaslin. Over his stick at the line. Now he's got to try and pick this up. McCaslin sees the pressure on by Patton, backs away from it. Now Cooper McCaslin will start this from his own end. Brings it over the line, Toros stay onside. McCaslin keeps control of it, now sets it up here for Riley Brandt. Brandt back down low here for the Toros. Dobbs goes back to the line for McCaslin. Now for Dobbs again. Owen Dobbs couldn't walk it out. Leaves it for Brandt, back for McCaslin again. McCaslin, now for Brandt. Brandt a shot, tipped on the way through and caught by Rice. Now the face-off will be off to the right of the Toros end. Barrie end. skipping over the stick again on McCaslin at the line. He's got to pick that back up. Cooper McCaslin will try and get away from the defender and move it over here to the other side. Out of the reach there of Dobbs. He's got to try and pick this up against Martin. Martin gets it. Not out. McCaslin kicks it in. Cooper McCaslin with the puck now. Looking at set it up to the side. Dobbs pass out of front. Out of the reach of Sterling, who gets taken down. All the way down the ice it goes. Jackman's picking it back up in his own end. Jackman starting this out from his own end zone. All the way in for Ethan Jackman. He brings it over the line. Sees a drop pass there for Riley Brandt. Brandt trying to get through here. Riley Brandt has control. Back here to the line. There's a shot on net that gets blocked on the way through. And it's going to come out. Here's Blythe after it. Blythe is coming up short-handed with Booker. Blythe, a shot stopped there by Shaw with a left pad save. Back up the other way they come on the power play that has 5 seconds left to go on it. Bringing it in over the line is Riley Brandt, a shot. Blocker save there by Rice. Dobbs knocks it down. Dobbs wrap around, nobody there. Taken away by Barrie. That's Booker with the puck now, trying to get away from the defender. Couple whacks away at it, trying to get it free. Taken away by the Toros. Looking to move it off the boards for Legacy, but it was nicely played by Barbison. Legacy bringing this back in again. Keaton Legacy has control of the puck. Looking for somebody to give it to. Instead, he'll cut to the center and drop it back there to the line for Cole Campbell. The shot goes in wide. From behind the goal is Kennedy. Tapped in by Campbell again. Right behind the goal, Conlon Kennedy with it now. Kennedy's pass is going to get broken up by Pipe, who tips it away. Campbell with it now. Cole Campbell hard off the glass. Trying to get it up here through center now. Legacy picks it up. Braden Davidson was getting hooked up. Here comes Legacy. Legacy a shot that hit a stick and rolled in wide. Conlon Kennedy after it now. Kennedy right in front, hit a stick. Wrapped around the boards. Pipe trying to get rid of that. It got stuck up there at the line. He's trying to keep it there, and he's going to do his job to get a whistle. Now Jackman's going to take this draw that's off to the left now of Rice. Piticolo trying to go after it. From behind the goal, they try and pick this up with Stone. Luke Stone tried to go back there for Sterling. Flipped it up. That couldn't get knocked down by Pipe. From their own end, Zane Dwyer after it now. Dwyer gets pressured on behind the goal, but was able to spin away from it. Trying to keep that in. He'll do his job and hold the line. Back down low and behind the goal. Trying to hold them. Right in behind the net. Toros trying to take it away. From their own end. Tripped up. That's going to be another Barrie penalty. And it's going to come for tripping. Penalty is going to go to Crump for Barrie. Face-off is off to the left of Rice. Taken away here by Barrie. Campbell. Campbell's going to try something short-handed. He's got to get around the defender. Campbell. Shot. Stopped there by Parker Shaw. Got a piece of it. And made the stop. It's back in behind the goal. They're trying to dig it away from Campbell, who's relentless on the puck behind the goal. Turned over there. An opportunity now for Crawford to shoot one in. And that's going to get handled with ease by Parker Shaw. Face-off getting one in their own end. They'll keep it back there and try and keep it behind the goal to start things up. From behind the goal, they start this with a pass. They'll lead a pass over here through center, and it's picked up here by Jackman, who dumps it deep. That one over the stick, and Barrie get the opportunity to clear it out of their own end. Lead pass for Crawford. Crawford can't get around the defender. Nicely played there by Jackman. Back up through center comes Legacy. Legacy bringing this in. Shot! Goal! Legacy finds the side of the glove hand side. Pass Rice. Power play goal. Ties things up at 1. Face off here from center. Dobbs trying to get it against Booker. Flipped back in by LaPointe. Back in the zone. Toros see the pressure on. Go for that lead pass for Legacy. Legacy trying to get through to the front of the net. It's Braden. So feet area just fired wide on the other end. Big opportunity there for the Toros. That got fired wide by Dobbs. Now it'll be the first Toros penalty coming up. Patton getting away from the defender, setting up Crawford's shot. Not going to get through, but here comes the first Barrie power play, as that's going to come for body checking. Campbell's the one that gets the penalty for the hit. Back in their own end, Barrie's got to start their power play out. We'll move this over here to the other side for Barbison. Barbison went over the stick there of Jackman, who almost picked it off. Here comes an opportunity to bring this in. Taken down, and it's going to be a two-man advantage coming up here for Barrie. Back to the line. There's a shot on net. It'll go into the corner. Setting it up here for Siska Humphreys. Siska Humphreys puts it into the corner where it's touched up. Two-man advantage for 127 coming up for Barrie. Face-off is coming off to the right of Shaw. Won by Barrie. Here's an opportunity for Martin with it now. Martin moves it over here to the other side for Bliff. Bliff fires it right back down low. They're waiting for a man out in front. They've got a 5-on-3 advantage. They can take their time. Waiting for that perfect shot here. Here's a pass down low. Read well by the Toros, but they couldn't get it out. Keeping in control of it. Walking to the center. Crawford. Crawford will push it behind the net now. Right in front with an opportunity. Gets blocked. Crawford again. Stopped there by Shaw from the side of the goal. Coming around the boards, trying to keep this out. Capped in at the line there by Martin though. Martin will keep control of the puck here. Step into one. That gets blocked. Kept in at the line again. Good job there. Trying to keep this out. Some pressure on in the other end. There's a shot. That goes wide of the goal. Toros trying to find that loose puck here. Sterling kicking into the boards. Here's Barrie with it now. Over to the other side. Looking for a pass out in front. There's a shot. That gets blocked and we get a whistle. Face-off is off to the left of Shaw. From behind the goal, Campbell after it now. Back to the line. They're going to take a shot through the screen. It's not going to get through. Here comes Campbell again. Campbell walking out. Untouched with a shot. That gets blocked. Campbell finds it again. Trying to put a stick in the lane. Back to Lapointe. Lapointe sets it up here again. Lapointe a shot. That gets blocked away. Toros get it. Trying to send it down. That gets kept in at the line. Nice play. There's a shot that hit a stick and rolled in wide. Back into the corner it goes. Trying to go back here for Lapointe. He spins away from the checker there. Some nice pressure, but he finally spins away. Campbell walking out, down low it goes. They're waiting in front. Back to Lapointe. Lapointe a shot. Tipped on the way through and they score. No goal. It was high stick down out in front. No goal. It was high stick down in front of the net. 10 seconds left to go on the second penalty to the Toros. Now it comes out over the line. That was in the feet there of Dwyer. He tried to find it and dumps it away, and the Toros have salvaged the two-man advantage now. They're back to even up as Jackson's back on the ice. That hits a stick, rolls into Shaw, and he holds on to it. Face-off is off to the left of Parker Shaw. From behind the goal now is Sterling after it. Ethan Sterling on his backhand, gets it away. Here comes an opportunity to race for this puck. Gets all the way back in the zone. Martin's got some speed. He's shown that as he's able to win a lot of races back to that puck. Shot to the net. Tipped on the way through and stopped by Rice. Behind the goal. Spinning off the checker there. Right in front. Opportunity. Shot. Stopped by Rice. Still loose there at the side. And Riley Brandt was in there looking for it. Barella goes to the box for the extra shot after the whistle, I believe. Is what the penalty's going for. Roughing after the whistle. It'll be a face-off. That's off to the left of Rice for a Toros power play. One there in their own end by Crawford. Only have 20 seconds left to go here in the second period. That goes down the ice. Back into the corner. This is going to be a race to the puck. Trying to jam this from the side. Walking out in front. They've got a man sitting on his own at the side of the goal. Couldn't get one to him. That gets backhanded behind the net. And the Toros will just keep it back there. And they will take a 1-1 tie to the third period. That final shot is kicked aside off Jackman's stick by Rice. So these two teams will head to the third period, all tied up at 1. Ready for period number 3. There's still 1 minute and 36 seconds left on the Toros power play. Coming over from the second period on the roughing after the whistle penalty to Varela. Here comes the opportunity to start things off. Riley Plant and Crawford are going to take the draw for their respective teams. Camera draw won by Barrie. Marlin goes back in his own end. Around the boards it goes, gets knocked down here at center. So pass here to the other side, that's Ethan Jackman with it. Slaps that deep. Rice has got to come out here to play that. Coming around the other side here for an opportunity. Back to the line. Tip past Jackman. And now Jackman's got to pick it up here at center. Slides is over here to the other side for Dobbs off the board. And when Dobbs can't get away from the checker, Barrie get it and send it the length of the ice. All the way behind the goal. Back to stop it there. Shaw, he left it back there and Barrie were able to take advantage of that. But eventually taken away by Crawford. Crawford coming away with it. Finally swept off his stick. Slapped around the boards. That's going to get kept in by Barbison. 45 seconds left on the penalty to Varela. From behind the goal, trying to get away with the puck. McCaslin's got it in his own end. Sees the opportunity to move this up through center. It gets tipped all the way in. No icing on the play. They got tipped by Dobbs at the Barrie blue line. Hard around the boards, off the glass and out. Now up here is McCaslin. Over here to the other side, they look for some open ice. And it's Riley Brandt who accepts the pass and brings that in. Brandt has Dobbs going to the goal. Brandt has it, can't shoot it. Right to the front of the net. Toros have it behind the goal now. Back to the line for Dwyer. Zane Dwyer bringing this in. 5 seconds left on the penalty to Varela. Dobbs behind the net, can't get away from the defender, and that's going to do it. Barrie have killed off the roughing after the whistle penalty. Now they try and get through center. Slipped back in there by Siska Humphreys behind the goal. Patton's going after Dwyer in the corner. Dwyer puts it behind. Here's an opportunity to clear, and they clear that away through center ice. Good job by Smith to clear that out. Up through center they come. Here comes an opportunity with Marling to bring it in. He had it knocked away off his stick, and back comes Legacy. Legacy getting up there with Conlon Kennedy. Legacy has it. Shot, pass, tipped wide of the goal. What an opportunity. There, just tipped wide of the net. As that was a perfect pass. Just couldn't get the finish there by Blake DeBow. Legacy gets it again. Cutting in, shot. The only goal scorer for the Toros so far, but this one will get fired right into the glove hand of Rice. Legacy now takes the draw. Just down the draw, coming away with it is Barrie out of their own end is Booker. Booker trying to get around the defender. He will. Booker right to the front of the goal. Stop there as he gets stopped before he could take one to the front of the net. And now we've got an injured Barrie player down at the face-off circle. I believe that's Booker. As he drove right hard to the front of the net and got taken down out in front. Couldn't finish as he got taken down before he could complete his shot. Face-off will be off to the left, coming to Parker Shaw's left. Harrington's going to take this draw to step in for Barrie in the offensive end. Jackman's got to take this crucial defensive end zone. Jackman wins that draw with ease. Blake Smith moves it to the other side, and Davidson tries to get it out. Gets picked up here by Barbison. Barbison's going to get checked on. Nice play there by Braden Davidson and Ethan Jackman. Jackman has it and fires it around the boards there for Smith. Looking for an opportunity to move this out of his own end. That's a flip pass that'll get knocked down. All the way back into the Toros end. Shaw is going to leave it back there for Sterling. And we get a whistle. Face-off now is off to the right of Rice. Won by the Toros. Shot on net. Stopped by Rice with a kick save. Kidikalo's on the rebound. Adam Kidikalo walking this out. Trying to shoot it. Can't get one to the front of the net though. From behind the goal, Barrie will fire this around. Kept in by Ethan Sterling. Sterling's shot is a roller that gets knocked down by Martin. He can't make his way through. Off the boards again for Braden Davidson. Davidson tries to make his way through. It gets taken away by Harrington. Standing on it there, but Kidikalo couldn't take it away. Now they will. Opportunity! And there's a glove hand stop. Nice stop there by Rice. He got a piece of it. Made the stop on that backhand. Taken into the boards there by Varela. Trying to keep it in the offensive end here for the Toros, and we finally get a whistle as it got stuck up in some skates on that left side. Face-off came outside the blue line. It's going to be a face-off right here in front of us to be taken by Keaton Legacy. Legacy wins it. Dobbs will flip that deep. All the way back into the zone goes Varela, or Merring after it. Marling fires that off the boards. Picked up here by the Toros as they try and dump that in. Almost hit the linesman on that clearing attempt. Here comes Legacy bringing that in. He's got Dobbs going to the front. Legacy will go off to the corner now. He stripped out the puck as he tries to get away from the defender, and now back comes Barrie the other way. Lead pass for Siska Humphreys. Siska Humphreys brings this in. Shot on net. Right pad save. Siska Humphreys rebound. Can't throw it out in front. Taken away there by the Toros. Dobbs with a lead pass. Along with Legacy and Brandt. Brandt bringing this in over the line now. Riley Brandt gets away from the defender. Tried to find somebody out in front. Instead, uses Sterling at the line, and Sterling couldn't keep it in. Gonna have to hustle here for Dwyer. It's back behind the goal. Zane Dwyer from behind the net now. From his own end, will move it with a lead pass up there for Owen Dobbs. Dobbs can't get through on the other end. Toros make the change, and that's Cole Campbell dumping that deep. Back into the Barrie end. LaPointe is going to get followed back there by Jackman to try and bump him off the puck. Kept in there at the line, but now it's going to get taken away there by Booker. Conlon Kennedy trying to stick to his man, getting around him. Martin bringing this in with Campbell. Martin has control of it. Spins away from the checker and puts it down low there for an opportunity for Campbell. Patton behind the net. He got stripped of the puck. Booker coming off to the left side. Booker walking out. Shot on net. Gets blocked. It hit a stick. Hit the stick there. Cole Campbell. Kept in by Martin. Can't get that to the front of the net. Booker's got it. Back to the line there for Varela as they lead this in. Over here for Booker. Trying to dump that deep. He uses the glass to his advantage. Back and behind the net goes Cole Campbell on a rolling puck. It rolled right over the stick there of oncoming Barrie player as well. A flip pass that gets knocked down at center nicely by Marling, who brings us in. He gets tripped up. Right in shot. And they score. It hit a stick and went up and over the left hand of Shaw. That's Pipe who gets the go-ahead goal. Just a bad bounce out in front. It hit the stick of the Toros player who was on the ice. It went up and over the glove hand of Shaw, and it's Pipe that has Barrie back up on top. 8 minutes and 35 seconds left to go. Back in behind the net. From behind the goal now. Tried to bump him off the puck. It's back there for Legacy again. Pipe's got it. Pipe is trying to find this. Gets it back to the line there for Barbison. Barbison moves it to the other side. Nice play on the backhand by LaPointe. Toros from their own end. Go for that stretch pass through center over the stick of Legacy onto the tape of LaPointe. Putting that in on a backhand shot back into the Toros end. Looking for a stretch pass up through center, and it's an opportunity now for Davidson to dump that deep into the corner. From behind the net, Barrie will clear that away. They look for two back up in. They've got Siska Humphreys. He's going to shoot one to the front of the net on a pass, and it gets tipped in front of the goal. And Barrie has come out here in the third and has scored the first two goals. Nice setup there by Siska Humphreys, and it got tipped in by Crawford at the side of the net. So a goal by Pipe and a goal by Crawford here in the third now have the largest lead of the game for either team. Barrie leads this one 3-1. Up through center is Martin with it now. Martin bringing this over the line with a shot. That goes wide on the wrist shot. Bouncing out in front, Toros take it away. Trying to backhand that out was Jackman. Harrington with it now. Or Crawford with it now, setting it up in front. Kept in there from the blue line, back down low. Turnover, Siska Humphreys a shot. Got stopped there right in front by Parker Shaw. Trying to come up through center now is Riley Brandt. In over the line, he can't get away from the defender. He gets hit into the boards, and that will be a Barrie penalty. Legacy to take this draw, wins it back to the line. Here comes an opportunity. Can't shoot it. Tipped away, short-ended opportunity coming up. Back up the other way for Patton, bringing it in. Patton cuts through, backhand. Stopped there by Shaw, closes the leg, and shuts it down. Face-off is coming off to the left now, Parker Shaw. Gets one by Barrie, a shot to the net, blocked and saves. Still loose there at the side, and Campbell got stopped as well on the rebound. Slipping that away through center, Varela's got to go back in his own end. Flares that away for Campbell. Campbell's going to cut to the center, try and get around the defender. He got played well. Trying to take it away from him is McCaslin. McCaslin from his own end will lead this up. They'll start it up through center and bring it over the line. Cooper McCaslin with a drop pass. Here's a chance to shoot this. Taken away by Patton. Can't get to the puck as it gets taken away. Three back the other way. Barrie bringing this over the line. They look for Booker. There's a shot. Stopped there by Shaw, who plays the shooter and comes up with a save. Face-off now is going to be off to the left of the goal, trying to clear this around. From his own end, goes for a pass for Dobbs. Owen Dobbs looks for an opportunity to dump this in. Had to put the brakes on. He'll keep it there at center though. Tips it to himself. Tried to get it there in the zone. Owen Dobbs escapes the check, but the puck went into the corner. Dobbs doing the job in the corner to try and get it free. Goes back to the line, but it will skip over the stick at the blue line. Jackman. Ethan Jackman from his own end. Jackman trying to get around Booker, will flip it away. That goes over the stick there of an opportunity for Marling. From behind the goal now. Trying to win that battle against Marling. From behind the net. Wrap around. Stopped by Rice with the left pad. Still loose there from the side. Toros have control of it. 9 seconds left on the power play. Jackman trying to get control of the puck. Jackman has control of it. Will send one to the net. Knocked down by Barrie and sent down the ice. That'll do it for the power play for the Toros. Back in his own end goes Dwyer after it. Zane Dwyer from his own end. Got pressured on there and taken away by Crump. Getting some help with Harrington, who can't get away from the checker. Harrington has Crump waiting in front. Harrington's going to try himself. Keep control of it. Off to the right side is Harrington with it. Going off to the line with Barbison, who snuck in from the line. Crump waiting at it front for a pass. He'll keep control of it here and get it back to the line for Martin. Martin's got pressured on there by Davidson, couldn't shoot it. Behind the goal goes Pipe. He sends it up in front. Barbison couldn't shoot. Now he lets Martin do it. Martin turned it over but got it back again. Martin drops pass there for Barrington. All the way down the ice, back into the corner, and that's going to be an opportunity here for Barbison to go after it. Trying to get it out of his own end. Here comes an opportunity to clear it away. Toros get that with Legacy. Legacy can't cut through the net. Here comes an opportunity back up the other way for Siska Humphreys. Siska Humphreys with it. Gets around the defender. Walks in. What a goal there by Siska Humphreys. As he undressed the defense. Walked in and then touched it on the backhand past Shaw to make it 4-1. Face-off is going to be here from center now. Toros coming after it here with Ethan Sterling. Sterling goes on the backhand up through center for Blake DeBow. And that is going to be a whistle. Riley Brent now to kick this draw here in front of us. Up through center, trying to get away here for DeBow. Backhand and that away. It's going to get knocked down here by Barrie. Can't get around the defender. Here comes another opportunity back up the other way here for Legacy. Bringing this over the line with a shot. Caught there by Rice with ease, and he'll hold on for another draw. Face-off now is off to the left. Coming off to the left of Rice. Trying to dig their way at that loose puck. Siska Humphreys clears that away through center. That'll get tipped right back in behind the goal again. LaPointe going back in behind the net after it. Backhands that away through center right. Trying to get around the defender. It sets up here for Ethan Sterling. Sterling will find it and tip it deep. That was Blake DeBow who tried to put it deep in the zone. Toros come away with that with Ethan Sterling. Sterling in. Can't shoot it as he was getting ready to pull the trigger. There's a turnover there to Siska Humphreys, but his pass is broken up. Back up through center it comes. They're looking for a pass over here through the zone. Blythe is trying to pick it up here for Barrie. That gets back handed back behind the net where LaPointe's got it. LaPointe is going to find Booker. Booker's going to bring this over the line here for Barrie and have an opportunity to shoot it. Couldn't do it, so he takes it behind the goal himself. Booker right in front, went over the stick and off the right skate of Campbell. Trying to get it back there to the line, taken away by an opportunity for McCaslin now. McCaslin with a drop pass for Dobbs, trying to pick it up. Owen Dobbs couldn't get one to the front of the net, taken away by Barrie. Trying to flip this away through center. Has it right in front of the goal, jamming away at it, right from the side, and finally we're going to get a whistle right in front. Face-off now is going to be coming off to the right of Parker Shaw. Adam Kitticklow with it now. Kitticklow tries to flip that in. He'll flip it deep right in behind the Barrie goal. It's 1:42 left to go here in this third period. That has been controlled by Barrie. First a goal by Pipe and then a goal by Crawford made it 3-1. A nice individual effort by Siska Humphreys put Barrie up by 3, and that's where we stand now. The Toros are going to drop to 0-2 in their first 2 games of this playoff round robin. Up through center is Patton trying to get around the defender. Barberson tries to put that in. From their own end now is Dwyer. Off the boards here for Adam Kiddickmo to tip that deep. Putting pressure on the point. It goes back into the corner for Barberson again. A lead pass is going to try and get picked off. Barberson looking for some open ice. Last minute of play of the third period. Barberson brings us in with a drop pass for Pipe. Pipe shot. Knocked the stick out of the hands there of Ethan Sterling. From their own end now. Lead pass is going to get slid all the way down here into the corner. And it goes for icing. Barrington to take this drawn out just off to the right of the Toros end. Coming around the other side. They're going to bump this off the boards. Over the stick of Crump. Still trying to find it here on the other side. 30 seconds left to go. The point coming back in his own end will come after it. And keep it in behind the goal. It'll be tipped away for an opportunity to try and get this out. It's not going to make its way through. DeBow getting pressured on by Barberson. And behind the net, it'll be finally picked up here by the Toros. Keeping it on that right corner. Just trying to keep it off to that side. So that's going to do it for this one. Barrie are going to open up their playoff round robin with a 4-1 victory over the Toros here at the South Curtis Arena. And the next game for your Pee Wee AAA Toros is when we're going to travel to Oshawa for the Dell Park Arena on Thursday night at 6:30. And then it's a weekend doubleheader, one coming up on Saturday against York Simcoe, and then the return match with Barrie and Barrie on Sunday. Thank you for watching on this Sunday evening. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.